Falling back on all fronts, the German High Command was in desperate state by December 1944. The combined Allied advance had them on the brink of capitulation. But Hitler saw one hope. A single massive counterattack into the Ardennes might disrupt the Allied advance. On the 16th of December, the Battle of the Bulge began, and soon it centered on the crossroads town of Bastogne. Warfighter World War II Expansion Number 50, Bastogne, takes the perspective of the German advance against the surprised U.S. soldiers in the Ardennes. The expansion includes 3-player, 2 non-player, and 2 squad soldiers, 4 weapon, 2 skill, 1 equipment, and 1 event card, 6 mission and 6 objective cards, 14 locations, and 15 U.S. hostiles. The German soldiers represent a mixture of combat veterans and new recruits pressed into service. This means taking advantage of close combat situations with the bayonet when possible. The equipment is naturally the cold weather gear, providing hardy counters to combat the freezing conditions that dominated the battle. The 2 skills start with Veteran, which provides 2 experience points, and an extra action if their resource point costs are above 20. The weapons are a typical mixture of rifle, bayonet, and grenade, but the star is the Panzerfaust, a potent but limited weapon that was created out of the desperation of Germany's losing efforts in the war. The missions include raid, hold the line, and holding action typical of the fast-paced nature of the conflict. This is balanced by missions Mud and Fog, Mud and Mist, and Freezing Point, in which the elements play a strong role in isolating each location. The objectives start with an escape mission that demonstrates the desperate nature of the battle for the Germans. In addition to the holding action and hold the line cards, the rest of the objectives center on obtaining supplies and keeping warm against the frigid cold. The locations are mostly rural in nature, given that much of the fighting was outside of Bastogne, the snow-covered fields and muddy roads reflecting the difficult terrain. The 2 more urban locations are the Tower, which provides an elevated position for soldiers, and the old stone building that provides valuable cover. The event represents a brief break in the cloud cover, allowing for strafing by Allied planes on the frontmost soldier of your group that's in an isolated location. The U.S. hostiles are made up of a mixture of reserve soldiers, vehicles, and tanks that were stationed in and around Bastogne. The tanks and armored car represent a considerable challenge, but other hostiles, such as the lone soldier, offer opportunities for the Germans to speed up their advance. The inability of the German forces to take Bastogne and its subsequent relief by elements of Patton's army spelled doom not only for the attack, but for Germany itself. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you next Wednesday.